My girlfriend says she loves me, but she wants some more. And she's in love with a blesser. She got a blesser. She got a blesser for. Hey. My girlfriend says she loves me, but she
Guys, I think it should be okay now. I just found the fault. I think somebody switched off our Black Magic, and I'm very sorry for that. And I know you guys are gonna forgive me because this is a forgiving season. What's say, GPO?
Yeah, man, it is what it is. You know, these things happen, man. These things happen.
It happens.
We don't know. We are not technically advanced yet, but all it takes is just that one little plug, man. Pop, gone off. But yeah, we're back live. That's what matters. Back at it again.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, so much. Sorry. I won't say it on air here, but these things happen, and you know how we start. You know, we have already wasted like 10 minutes. I'm just going to let Pio introduce himself. Yeah. Introduce yourself and tell him what you do, Pio.
All right. Great stuff. So, my nickname is Pio. My full name is Popiene Kahuwena, and I am, in this capacity, I am a trainer. I am a work ethic trainer. I train organizations on work ethics. Regarding customer service, personal development, and also just on how to be emotionally intelligent, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, it's cool. Shilago came to my aid here, but luckily I got it already.
The technical guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Pio, let me know because you know this is the time where customer service is very important because we have tourists in Namibia, and just let me know the basics about customer service, please.
I think it's not even just about the tourists. It's also about this is where your emotions are high. This is where you want to enjoy yourself. This is the time where you don't really want to stress. Mm-hmm. Okay, and there's nothing worse stressing when you just. Nothing worse when you come to an establishment where you want to spend your money. This is where you have money and you want to spend it and you want the return on investment by being treated respectfully. And there's nothing worse than going into an establishment in this joyous moment and getting bad service. Because bad service actually affects your emotion. It affects the way you communicate, it affects the way your day will be. You know, just one bad service can really affect you in that essence. So let's look at it also from ourselves internally to say, you know what, how do I change? How do I influence change in people?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, you know, there's a lot of ways, man. And I think the biggest problem that we have is that, one way or the other, I think organizations also, especially in the service industry, they need to be able to tell their staff that, listen, this is high peak. This is the time where we go hard.
We make money this time.
This is where we make money. And you make money through a smile. You make money through giving that customer service, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm going to, what we do normally, I have to read comments. Guys, like I said already, for the people that are tuning in right now, Ethel Koningsdochter says, Morning Mich. JP said, we can't hear you. We fixed that. Tapuya Makaza says, my guys with fire emojis. Guys, please tell me in the comment section, what do you guys think about the customer service, being it in corporate or even the government itself in Namibia, and how do you think it affects the tourism industry? And je kan onze mensen, je kan die vrouwmensen soms, you know, you are in Katutura Hospital, you got stabbed, and the nurse is angry with you because you are bleeding. Moet niet op die vloer bloedmaak niet. Je zal het zelf opvee volgende keer. So, what do you think? What's the difference? Your experience itself, customer service between corporates and the government itself.
Yeah, look, there's no hidden fact that we have a problem with service in this country, and I think it's you can't pinpoint exactly where. I mean, I guess you can, but I think the biggest issue that we have is that I strongly believe that not a lot of people are trained. It's the way of life. It's like, for example, going in the northern part of Namibia. If you go to Oshakati, for example, there is a certain way that people are the way service industry treat people there. You can complain as much as you want. It's a norm. And the only reason why that is because people are not trained. People are not told how to behave. Or if they are told, there is no repercussion. What happens if
you
somebody...
don't?
Yeah, for example, if somebody gives you bad service... Let me say, for example, you go to a store... the guy gives you bad service, and then you ask for the manager comes. What does the manager do after that? They come there empathetic with you. Yeah, I'm so sorry. We will change from now on. Please have a free burger.
Yeah, and that's it.
Have a free sweet. And then the guy go. Does that person actually reprimand the person that gave bad service? What do they do? What responsibilities do they have to the customer? It's not just about apologizing. We need to see change.
Yeah.
And this is where I think it's not even just about me. I think a lot of people, we need to come out and start talking about having conversations about service in this country. Because it doesn't make sense for you to smile at this color
Yeah,
and not
and
smile at
at
this
the other color. Yeah.
smile at this other color.
And this is the thing. A lot of people are going to agree with me. We had this argument before as well. Do you think people treat people with lighter skin differently than people with darker skin? Do you think between me and you, who'd have a better service if we go to, let's say, if we go to ShopRite, who'd have a better service?
You know what? One comedian actually, like I said something yesterday. I had a meet up with him, and he says, "Pobiani, the lighter the skin, the darker the past."
Yeah.
I was like, what? And anyway, yeah, look, I don't want to make it a race thing, so to say, or in terms of color, but I do believe that, if you look at you have to go back into understanding where we come from in terms of the color aspect. I mean, look at it, colonialization. One thing colonization did is really made us believe that the lighter the skin, the better.
Yeah.
And also in that aspect of black and white, blacks don't do this, white don't do this. I mean, black people really, we were not used to going to restaurants. That's a fact.
It's a fact, yeah.
And then also, we didn't know the aspect of tipping. What does tipping mean? So as a waiter, you go to a lighter skin hoping that they understand that you need to tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chella, tip ni mensen ni.
Tip the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, tip the people. Yeah,
okay, so I understand that. So Pio, what I really wanted to understand is because it's the festive season. Customer service should it be different in every aspect? Like let's say at a club. There is a different sort of etiquette that you have to give. At a restaurant, there's a different sort of etiquette that you have to give. At a corporate building like Trasco, at a corporate building like MTC or so, how must the front workers work around this?
Yeah. I think first of all, we need to understand that every organization have their own core values, have their own vision, mission, which is fine. Let's focus more on the core value. Core value, basically, the values of the organization means this is how we act. Now, if an employee does not understand what those core values are, it's a different story. Because in every industry, like you just mentioned now, restaurant, a club, for example, they have a different way of doing things. But one thing you must understand is that everything surrounds the customer, especially when you're in the service industry. Everything surrounds the customer. So do you have a core value that sort of touches on yourself to make customers buy more product from you? You understand? Yeah. Because right now, if I, for example, go to a hotel in a Swakop Moon, for example, I will be treated differently to a guest house. I guess, because you need to understand those aspects. But one thing is I think we need to be customer. The biggest problem here, we are not customer focused. We are not customer centric. Most people are happy to have a job.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that losing one customer affects the business and it
Itself.
can have a repercussion. And these days it's very easy. I go to your establishment, you give me bad service. I just go on WhatsApp or I just go on Facebook and write bad review about you. And the sprung comes on. What happens is that people don't come to your establishment. This is the time, now getting out of Corona, getting out of lockdown, this is the time where I think service needs to up.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what Omicron is going to bring us, man. So rip Omicron or macaroni, you need rip that reward now. Give your best now because the future is not guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm on the other page again now. Just want to read some comments
Okay, great
before
stuff.
we continue with the people were still saying no sound. That was like previously. I said
it's
sorry
previous.
for you guys here. We can't
Can
hear
they,
you
can they
guys.
hear us now?
They can hear us now.
Okay.
Tayshawn is always gonna have some flirts in the comments. Tayshawn is that guy that you post a picture of yourself and then he's gonna come post his Herbalife products. Tayshawn is that guy. Oh my goodness. Jenith Kenkos, thank you so much for tuning in. Azil, your cheese is mozzarella cheese is tuned in.
I think cheese is the one that adds flavor to that Omicron.
Yeah, it's
macaroni.
macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
We
That's
got-
a good one.
yeah.
Macaroni and cheese. Don't come for me, cheese.
So we got Kylene.
Great guy.
Kylene Rose saying that's our homie. That's our
Great guy,
homie.
man. Great guy, man. I love that guy.
Yeah,
Great guy.
Kylene, we got her saying morning Tatepio, and Kendra says Namibians are friendly people in general. Unfortunately, we fall short when it comes to customer care. People are not truly trained in true hospitality, and that's just what you're saying. If you want to add on something there,
Yeah, I think really, you know, I always take it back. Look, let me quickly bring it back now. If, for example, you go to a village, nah, now I'm going to speak on the one that I'm familiar with, the Avambo, for example. A stranger goes to a house in the north. A stranger. If you just see you walking around, people from the house will ask you, "Hey, can we help you?" No, I'm looking for whose house. When you get into the house, people walk to you. They walk to you at the entrance. They tell you where to sit.
yeah.
As you are sitting, without even asking for anything, people will bring you some kind of a drink or shikundu, whatever. And then they put you in a place where you can, there's a cultural aspect of us. We have good service.
Yeah.
It's an in thing with us that we treat people, we treat strangers with that welcoming.
Yeah.
The problem is just that somehow when we come to urban city, we want to chew in front of customers. we want you to greet me first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jennifer Maine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what she said. I think we're not trained, man. We're not trained. We're not told really. It's not really hard-headed to say, listen, hard-headed to say, this is how we act. My guy, sorry I have to say this, but if you go, for example, there's some companies out there, man.
Don't mention those names.
Let me not mention names, but there are companies out there. When you go there, man, the service is top notch, top notch. Nah? But then there are others that you just realize that they're not customer centric. They're just in it to make. They want the end product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me just read the last comment from Kendra before we move on with the show.
Okay.
Kendra says, and the mentality is that the guests are white. The service is better. Unfortunately, I'm a witness to this because I've been in the industry most. And that's just what we were speaking on, Pio. And Pio, what I do on my show always is I give my people, my viewers, always a motivational audio. And like I always say, sometimes you just need to hear the right words from the right person. You can motivate yourself every day. Guys, you're tuning into the Morning Mich show, and this is your festive show that's going to carry you. Tell your friends, tell your biological boyfriends, artificial girlfriends to come join me.
Tell your friends to tell your friends to tell their friends, so we can all be friends.
Yeah. So we're going to continue. Today's one is called When Life Breaks You.
stronger, and get smarter, and get faster, and get tougher, and get more stable, and get more resilient, and get better.
What I need you to do is I need you to find a reason to keep going. And if you can find a reason to keep going, I know you're strong enough to do it because you're human. And every human has what it takes to get past whatever they're going through if they decide to. Push through it. Push through it. Tragedy and trials come to everybody. Only the strong survive.
The fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning. You have the opportunity to show the world what you are really made of.
Yo, Pio. I gotta put this out there. You guys know what you have to do. Please let me know what you took from the motivational audio. What I took is, it's not what you go through that determines who you are gonna be. And what was the other part? There was another part that I also took, but really that stuck with me. It's not what you go through that determines what or where who you are going to be. Sorry. So, Pio, if you just want to add on.
Yeah, I think for me, really, what took for me is the two voice thing. That you know, you will always. It's about who you listen to. And this really relies in terms of also friendship. It also relies in relationship. And I think a lot of times communication is very important. And I think a lot of times we don't communicate maybe to the right people. We don't communicate the right message. And we don't motivate people through our communication. And even right now, wherever you are, you know, as a listener right now, or as if somebody watching, it's an aspect of what you chose to be here. You could be doing something else. You chose to be here to listen to the Mich show. For whatever reason it is, whatever you're getting out of that, out of you listening here, should somehow build you. Let it allow you to build you, or let it allow to give you a broader aspect of life. And I think right now, more than anything, in terms of all the, you know, this all this COVID-19, for example, they tell you now, you know, you need to choose the right people. You are asked to choose the people that you're around that you can trust without a mask. It's sort of like you need to choose the right people that you want to be within the circle, to say, you know what, this one's I trust them. They won't go to a packed place.
The right people that I can cough on.
Exactly.
And so they won't mind.
It's about communication, man. You know, communication, relationship is very, very important. Very, very important. Find the right people. You know, that can really motivate you, that inspire you in some way, somehow. That's what I took from that message, really.
And Pabiani, I just want to put this out there. You know, the job market in Namibia has not been well for the past 2 years, I think. And do you think it's going to worsen? Right now, do you think it's going to worsen? Because we have graduates coming out that have to apply. And the university system had to change to adapt to this, the pandemic that we have right now. So, do you think it's going to worsen? Are we going to? Is our unemployment rate, is it going to rise?
You know, funny enough, Mich, it's unfortunate, really. You know, the economy. You know, the way COVID just hit different aspects of the economy, and one of the most hard hit is actually SMEs, small, medium enterprise. Those small guys, the people that sell your kapana, the one that sell, you know, the one that has maybe a printing shop somewhere, or someone that, you know, those are the people that hit the most. And then if you look at the effect, basically what that means is the only reason why they are hit from an SME perspective is because people don't have money to now spend on their service. You know, you have big companies, corporate companies who have financial backings. GIPF, for example, that big building just opposite here. My friend, that building will not close.
Never. It won't.
It won't close. The financial there's also a financial model that they follow. And I think what needs to happen now is that, you know, with the graduates, for example, it's a different aspect. It's a different story, because as much as the president went out and said, government is not God. Go out and create your own job. You know, you also need to look at it from another aspect. What is he trying to say really? Because bluntly, he's telling you, you know, go create jobs. To create jobs. And I think if you look at countries like the Singapore, for example, the reason why all those countries are really prospering is because the business aspect from SMEs is well supported. Those guys are well supported, and they grow and they encourage people to go out and make their own business and create their own little industry. It's a bit difficult in Namibia, but let's see what's going to happen. Other than that, but tell the truth, I see a lot of young people that are very creative. Creativity is coming out now. I don't know from the job market. Yes. I believe that you know, we're still going to go. This COVID is going to continue a little bit longer than expected, and a lot of people might not have jobs. You know, from a big corporate perspective, because people are now being smarter. You know, people are working from home. You don't need to be in the office. It's also about us now. How do we up our game, you know, to do what we need to do?
And I was talking to one guy the other day, and he told me, he said, COVID actually brought out the best in everybody because people started to think outside of the box.
Exactly.
People started to create their own. People started to have 2-3 streams of income. Before COVID, people were comfortable and they were relaxed. And do you feel the same way? Do you feel the same way?
No, definitely, man. Definitely. There's an uprise of just creative thinking and creative ways of doing business. It's unfortunate that there is no big company that want to fund those little things. What we need to do now is basically, I think the way forward, especially from an SME perspective, is that I feel like as a government, now we need to look at ideas that are working. Where can let's look at the SMEs that are doing well, that have sort of like an idea that we can pump into and grow it. Right now you have somebody that comes up with a brilliant idea, thinking outside the box. They do it for a little while, and then it doesn't continue. Then they move to the next thing, or they just give up. And it's also, and you can't blame them. It's because they don't have. You put so much effort into this thing, but nothing comes back in terms of financial aspect. At the end of the day, you're forced to jump from one to the next. So, man, I think right now, really, I strongly believe that we need to let's identify areas from a country perspective that we can pump and push. You know, let me look at it this. Let me even give you another example. Even from an entertainment perspective, right? You have different artists coming out. Right now, every other day there's a different artist coming out. And funny enough, people are making CDs. CDs are coming out. I mean, sorry, not CDs, but albums. Yeah, you know, people dropping albums left, right, and center.
While we are in this
pandemic. So what does that mean? There's a new type of energy. Even in the entertainment industry, there are those that will sit back from the left, will say, we are just complaining, we're not getting platform, it's only who are getting it. And then there's these ones that are just pumping.
I'll do me.
I wish I could mention names, but there's a lot of girls, you know, a lot of people, even on WhatsApp, every other day, somebody's just sending, latest album, latest video. And I was like, wait, where is this energy coming from? How is this person thinking? I mean, we're living in the same country, in the same economy.
Same
problems. Why is this person a bit different? So I think let's identify. But what we need to do now is, like, even from a Minister of Youth and Sports, for example, or Arts and Culture, you need to identify those guys and say, let's push these guys outside Namibia. So that eventually they can come back and bring it into Namibia, and they can build those ones that are struggling. But we're not doing that. We're leaving these people to do whatever they want to do on their own.
And Pio, yesterday we had the motivational audio was about stop playing the victim. And just what you said now just made me reminisce about that audio. And it's like, why is this person? We are having the same problem, COVID. We are having the same problem. We were having the same problem of restrictions. We had the same problem of curfew. We had a what? And in the entertainment industry, some people were thriving.
Yeah.
And that's what I always do when I see something is different. I want to know how you did it.
Yeah.
I don't want to praise you. I want to know how you did it. So some people will just be there like, the government is not helping the actors. We were hit harder and what. And some people are just out there. They move
Exactly.
on. You
Exactly.
see. So do you think the victim mentality also plays a big role in pushing towards your goals?
Yeah, of course. I think, as a country, really, we come from a victim mentality, first of all. That's our background.
Yeah.
We were the victims. That's the background. Now, that thing has been passed on. Because now, we are now a deserving country, meaning I deserve. Well, that's what we want. We deserve. If I drop a song now, I deserve to be as big as whoever. I deserve. But the process is perhaps something that we don't trust. Number one, we're not patient investors. That's the right word. Patience investors. Basically, doing something and put a plan and say, you know what, if I drop a song now, let it play for the next 2 months. Let me push this song for the next 2 months. Let me, even if I have to perform at a car wash, let me do it. But what we do is we drop, and then we drop you drop a song, you drop a video, and then you expect it to go big. And then next week you realize, I have another one. Then you drop another song, you drop another video. Now we're confused.
We're confused. What is actually the product you are giving
exactly. us? Now we're not patient investors. And I think that's one thing that we need to talk about, especially from an arts perspective. If I drop a book, like I'm a writer, I drop my book. For me to write the next book, it has to take me at least a year or 2 years. That's always been my plan. And the reason why that is because I'm pushing the one that I have.
Yeah.
Pushing the narratives. Pushing why it was so important for me to drop this book. It's pushing so that we can have conversation. So by the time I drop the next book, this book is done. It's not even something I want to talk about. It's a vintage now.
Yeah.
For you to get it, you'll even have to pay more money.
More money. Yeah. And
do you know how hard it is even to get, for example, am I allowed to mention names here?
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to get the Conja album, the first one? You can't find it anyway.
You can't find it.
It's like it's for me it becomes like a vintage because now that establishment, even Gaza, even the Dog, the first album to get it now, it's difficult, but you would want it.
And I would love to have that album, the whole physical. Exactly. I would love to have it. Yeah. And thank you so much, Pio, for your insight on it. Yeah. And I know I don't have you for a long time, but I'm just going to quickly read some comments.
Okay.
Situation, marvelous concept says, situations in life and obstacles will only make you stronger, smarter, and better and touch you. And then,
say situations, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, marvelous, nice one.
And we have Kailin saying someone once said if you want to get your best service from a waiter when you arrive, tell them this is 100. Is your tip. Keep up the service and it's all yours every time. We feel neglected, 10 is deducted.
That's a nice one. That's a good.
Like, can you really do that?
It's like, yeah. So put $10. This is 100, ne? You bring my drink late, I deduct. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
I'll try that.
I'll also try that.
I'll try it.
I remember you used to work at Spur.
Yeah, I was a waiter.
You used to work at Spur.
I was a waiter. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you for. Yeah, I like that one.
I will do it. Right. And Kendra says, my takeaway from the motivational quote today is keep pushing. Always keep pushing. Like you said, Pio, can you tell them where they can contact the Let's Work group?
Okay. So basically, like I said, for me, I am a trainer, a work ethic trainer. So I train organizations on work ethics, mostly customer service, also just personal development. I'm in the industry now for 2 years, 2019, just when COVID hit. In any ways, so I am available on all social media platforms. Just type Popieni Kahuhuena. Yeah, Miriam Kahuhuena. If you know how to spell Miriam Kahuhuena, you will know how to spell my surname. So type there, you get all my information there, and then we're able to assist.
Yeah. Liver Hiskia is come out. Once upon a time, my grandfather said it's not good manners for a man to wear a hat under the roof. Liver Hiskia, you want out that violence.
Says what? What?
Come on. It's not good manners for a man to wear a hat under the roof. Liver Hiskia, it's 2021, man. Everything changed.
Everything changed. You know, cool kids even wear shades at night now.
It's it. At night. They don't even take it off.
They don't take it off. Kanye West had an interview with just glasses. We were like, but anyways, yeah, but it's true. But it's true, my guy. It's true. Let's keep that culture.
Yeah.
I think we should be able to do that. But yeah, it is what it is.
It
but
is what it is.
You need to blend in, man.
Yeah, you need to blend in. Thank you so much, P.O. Is there anything else you want to say? Because I know Kendra is a chef. She is from the industry. What do you know? Hospitality.
Hospitality industry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anything. So I know that's why she has a lot to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think in my final thought is that we need to be customer centric. Mm-hmm. Let's be customer centric. Now, there is a saying that customer is always right. No, customer is only right when the product, when you don't give them what you promise. If you say you are open 24 hours and the customer comes in and he says, I found you guys closed, the customer is right. Mm-hmm. So you understand? And we need to, I think right now more than ever, we need to be customer centric. We need to serve people with a smile. You know, people have, it's covered. People work so hard. And, it takes a lot to just walk into an establishment. Let's practice that. And also just us as customers as well. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. Let's not go in there and say, I'm a customer. Give me what. Go in there and just be patient. Be kind to people. This is the right time to be kind to people. I wish you nothing but love, success, and also just bless the festive season, man. Next year, let's work.
Yeah. You guys, P.O., this was... It was one of the best interviews that I had here, and the insight that you gave us. And I think they will comment. Guys, please comment there. Yeah. And I just want to say thank you again, P.O. And right now, you still want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say I love what you're doing here, man. This is I've seen your the progress of what you do. Mm-hmm. Somebody that has never given up. Everything that we talked about today is a definition of you, man. And I think what you're doing now, being able to speak to people and inspire people, hopefully you're inspired, not only from the content of what you're hearing, but just from the man himself. I mean, you have a story to tell of where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And I wish you all the very best, and I wish this conversation continues. Yeah. I'm more than welcome to come back another time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I gotta go.
Thank you so much. He has another appointment. So right now, you still tuning in to the Morning Mich show. We just had Pop Yenny from the Let's Walk group. Guys, contact him on Facebook, all social media. Pop Yenny Kahuhuena.
Yeah, Let's Work.
It's not Meria Kahuhuena. As a people, or just go to the Let's Walk page and like the page. Right now, we have Pray from Choices.
Amen. Dia bobadrahan ka diwi ka di badep ke ka ay komi ka ay nami ka sing ay try ko ka bobadrahan ka diwi ka di badep ke ka ay komi ka ay nami ka sing ay try ko ka Thank you, Jesus. Tatekalunga, Jehovah, uJesu wami, uye praise. Lion of Judah, we worship you, my Lord. Our Lord, our Lord. Diabo badrahanga, diwika, dibadepke, itromika, ipnamika, singritraigu. Diabo badrahanga, diwika, dibadepke, itromika, ipnamika, singritraigu. I don't always understand why certain things happen, but I know God has a plan, and I have to have faith even when things get almost too hard to bear. You know, with God, all things are possible. Just gotta pray and believe. Amen.
Yo, and that was Choices with Pray. I love that song. I love that song so much. And it just, that song, whenever I hear that song or when they perform the song, it's everybody sings that song. Everybody. And it just brings this emotion out of you, starts making you think about stuff. And it just brings that emotion out of you. And it's very, very, that song just touches my heart. And Tangeni with a capital K says, Esha, Mr. Kahuhuena, please go train the GRN officials. No one in the office at 16:40 and being told cashier is closed. That's far. And Tap the guy said the government officials are always on lunch when you're there. Guys, I see the experience that you got. But we have Mr. Kahuhuena who is going to fix this. He's trying to fix this. I've seen him train a lot of corporates. We have been at some events together as well. So I think we're gonna be good this festive. As a belief, we are gonna treat you right in the coast. And Al Malkhan Kama was net coast to. Live Iskia says our grandparents are turning in their graves the way we are behaving nowadays. Live Iskia, please give me some context there. How are we behaving? How are we behaving? We move, or Live Iskia? We move. So guys, let me know who came up with this tradition of, if it's December, it has to be in the coast. Who came up with this? Because I remember being in school, and when it's December, every time we would just decide, I can't coast to. Everybody's in the coast. Who decided this tradition of December as coastal towns? As I believe, Sylvia, I can't get off the gro. I die. Shout out to Sylvia. I still have another comment here. Shalago says, we even wear hats in church now, boss. As 2021, how up? I'd say, how up? Right now, before we continue with the show, for the people that just tune in right now, you are tuned in to the Morning Mich show. And it's your festive show, and I'm going to give you the vibes. Right now, we are going to play Leather Mane, Tanisa with Ethnics. Danis there by Leatherman and Ethnics. Guys, I love that song too. The video is out on YouTube. Please go subscribe. Let us have that supportive energy towards our artists. Hulle maak geld uit dit. Today we are having Ethel, koningsdochter. Asseblief, Ethel koningsdochter, please let me know what you want me to name your playlist. We have her playlist, and I think she has a very good playlist here. And the first song from her playlist that I'm gonna play right now is "Skipper" by Chester House, by Captain and Chester Housepring from the album Checkmate. And if you guys don't know who is Captain Chwasi, he was part of the duo, the group, the Chwasi groups, and they split up. And he went on with his solo career, and he's doing very well. And all blessings to the brother there. And I hope they do a reunion. Please let me know if you guys want the Chwasis to do a reunion. I hope that will be fun if they do a reunion album or reunion tour. And the first song that we're gonna play is from Captain Chwasi featuring Chester House Prince. It's called Skipper. For the people that don't know on the stream, you can inbox me your playlist, inbox me your favorite top 5 Namibian songs, and I will play them for you during this festive season. And you should please title your playlist. Sê toch iets na, asseblief. Here is Skipper by Chwasis. Not by Chwasis, sorry, by Captain Chwasi. Yeah, po. Ethel Konings Dochter se playlist. Daai was Skipper van Captain Chwasi en Housespring. Skipper. Skipper, Skipper. Guys, let me know what the song basically means is in the video of the song the guys are playing PlayStation at his house and the lady comes in and she's like hierdie PlayStation van dat hierdie PlayStation gekom het kry ek nie aandag in hierdie huis nie so jy moet nou ek sal nou trek and then the friends were like dat hy kan skipper you know and skipper means laat sy gaan so guys, tell me this. Women, the ladies in the comments, let me know what problem do you have with us guys just having fun? It doesn't take a lot for us to be happy, but just me and my friends playing PlayStation. Of julle personal grudge teen PlayStation. Van ek ken die goede gebeur ernstig and this game actually torn apart like some relationships. And I know, just let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? And why are you ladies so angry with us if we want to play the PlayStation? Wat gaan aan met julle? Wat het die PlayStation vir julle gemaak? Asseblief. While I'm waiting for those comments, we're going to continue with Ethel Konings Dochter, one of our top fans. She requested her playlist. For the people that don't know, you can send me your playlist, inbox me, and I will play it for you during the show. Here we have Ethel Konings Dochter's playlist, and she requested Brandewijn from Gaza. Vibes, December vibes. Ooh, vader van Keetmans, Ackermans en Jet. That is Brandewijn from Gaza. It's from his new album called The Messiah. En die groot man het ons gedisappoint, maar het gesê sal opmaak. And guys, today we're going to have the competition for Cassidy's new album. I'm giving away a signed copy of the album. All you need to do is tell me the album's name. Please comment the album's name. The first person to comment the album's name is the person that's going to get this. So guys, the only thing you need to do to get the Cassidy's new album is comment the album's name and you can have it. And we're still busy with the playlist of Ethel Konings Dogter. Ek hoop jy luister en jou data's is aan. Jy gebruik jou basse data. Ons het vir Colin, King, Malume, Garab sê, hola bro, hosh. I think he's feeling the vibes too. So, still continuing with the comments. Let's go with the comments. Hey, Keetmans. I was still at the comments. Yeah, the comment section. Let's go. En ze praat met mij in de comments. Hoe is het? So, the question that I ask is, what do you females have against us guys just enjoying our PlayStation? I have Sylvia saying, I toch Mich, jy my mooi laat, I Sylvie, Salolo. I have Norma Good saying, Holashan. And Kendra Clapanello, the girl, jy like honger, my friend. Sorry, man, I was a bit under the weather. I will make it up. Kendra, jy spoil my show. You are spoiling my show. That is a segment of the show, and I didn't do it for 2 days. Kendra, tomorrow you have to make it up. And the segment of the show is called The Mystery Meal, and it's going to come from our own chef, Kendra. Tankeni, what the capital K says, Morning Mich, please play us one of your Corona Boras. I'm gonna try that in the. It's Lil Swar Boy. It's not me. So as a belief Tangeni. Kendra Clapanello says Swar Basters song sal no lekker wees. Swar Basters song. Die bra in die video sal nie ver gaan nie. How do you say it? He'll be single as long as he doesn't put the relationship first. Ja, as waar. Die bra wat PS4 kom speel, drink die kinders se ore crush, dan get what the capital K as waar gou. Did you experience that yourself, brother? Did you experience that yourself? So, ons het vir Rovera weer in die comments, DM iemand se kind. So, Esther Mich says, PlayStation can be played as long as men remember their responsibilities too. Some men forget their families, playing for hours, especially with friends who are single and has no responsibilities and immature. But guys, this is the thing. It's always your friends that are not married that give you the advice of leaving your wife. It's always your friends that are not in a relationship that tells you, I let you cherry khan. Why does that happen? Why does that happen? And most of the times, we guys, we allow that. We allow that to happen, and then we lose a good woman because of a friend that's not going to answer your call the next day when you cry for help. So let me know, why does that happen? Have you ever advised a friend wrongly and your friend lost out a lot because of your wrong advice? Again, sommige vrouwmense doen dat ook. Hulle sal wees like, los net hy man, hy's 'n sleg ou. Hy's wat? Just leave him. Kom ons gaan biks doen. En dan gaan gee sy haar vriend 'n ander ou as oppagie. So guys, asseblief, let me know in the comments, have you ever been in that situation where you did something because of a friend's advice, or you put your friends first and forget about your lady or your family or your wife, and it backfired? So let me know, have you ever been in a situation? Do you know somebody that's in that situation and how it went down? Kom ons gossip in hierdie comment section. Kendra Clabanello says, "I vir joke ook ek next week." Och, is moet Rovera wat weer complain. Kendra, a man that plays PS and smoke hubbly, same WhatsApp group nonsense. Oh my goodness. But I've seen a trend of women smoking happily more than men. I don't think a lot of men smoke happily. If I'm wrong, just let me know. Rovera is weer bezig. Is die album se naam nie The Wise Men nie? Nee, Kendra, try again. Please, guys, comment. The album's name, Cassidy's album, is up for grabs. And I'm giving away Cassidy's album for the first person to guess the album's name right. We are still busy with Ethel Koningsdochter's playlist. So we have Happy by Liz Ellis and Gaza. Ooh, that's Liz Ellis. It's Ethel Koningsdochter's playlist. That's Liz Ellis featuring Gaza. The song's name is Happy. I'm gonna play the last song. I think it's the last song. Let me just make sure it's the last song dat ek nie doodgemaak word nie. Van Liz Ellis. Van Ethel Koningsdogter. I think that was the last song. So we are going to continue while I'm going to read the comments right now. I see you guys are busy in the comments. Ay, julle is besig. please just don't choose violence, ma. Assemblief. Not on this show. So, Rovera, please toch. Is die album se naam nie The Wise Man nie, het Kendra gesê, dis nie The Wise Man nie, Kendra. Nee, dat is nie die album se naam nie. Cassidy, Estimate says, Cassidy said his album was going home. It's called Kadutura. I want you to give the gift to Liva Hiskia as a Christmas gift. Oh, Estimate! I should just give you the benefit of the doubt, man. I actually have 2 albums, so Esther, you were so close. So, Liva Hiskia, inbox me your details and I'll give you the album. And the person that actually guessed the album right is Perry Case. The album's name is KFS. It means Kadutura's favorite son. Perry, please send me your number. I'll call you and you can come pick up the album at our Trasco office. Send me your number and I'll call you. Inbox me. Kendra, jy het geprobeer. Is dit a local Cassidy of America's Cassidy? Kendra, you were not watching the show. We had Cassidy yesterday on the show. And it's exactly 50 minutes past the hour of 9. Ons is amper by die tyd van die show, wat ons die show klaarmaak. So guys, let me know where you are going to be this December, this festive, in the comments. You know, the last segment of the show is called Do You Remember? So we are going to go to that segment right after this song of PDK. It's called Hambelela. Enjoy.
Wapango ilonga indi ole, wapango lutalo iliolenge, wakufange momakanya tondivange. Tengo mwene, via luce. Tengo mwene, via luce. Like I don't care. Of your home and again for that I swear. Now that this money one day multiply. Kapene fikuli ngandikacha goodbye. Tangi kwaishe, hey wapange. Tulenge me ameno kalunga kange. So many blessings, Lord you beautiful. Yo, I'm forever great.
Hambelela from PDK. I love that song. It just takes me back to my Sunday school yara, man. Sunday school yara. So, guys, the remember this is for Uma Duba. Wat julle gespeel het. You know that game that the girls were always playing, Uma Duba? I want to know how many levels were there. Because it was Uma Duba, what do you think you said? What? And then there was another one that you had to pass. What was that one called in Uma? And there was another one again. I think it was like 7 levels. Please correct me. So what was it called? Tell me in the comments, what was it called? It was Uma. And then if you passed that, it was another one. And then if you passed that, there was another one. And how was that game? How was it just... how do you feel right now just thinking of kids not doing that anymore? Because it doesn't happen. I haven't seen a single young girl just playing Uma or just a group, because this is what was always happening. These girls used to come collect my sister at home and they used to play because my sister was like the best in that game. So they used to go play. Is it a game that you guys were playing against each other? Was there a way of awarding a winner, or was there ever a winner? Because I know you had to pass and it was very difficult levels. I could see that. And girls knew who was the best in that. Wie was die beste in your group of in julle locatie? Please comment the person's name at Uma or in Uma. Who was the best? And while we are waiting for the comments, I have just exactly 5 minutes left. So I am going to play Kamati Kondilo. Kamati Kondilo, please let me know what that means. Kamati Kondilo, it's a song from Young T. I like the song. So while I'm waiting for your comments and we still conversate, please let me know what Kamati Kondilo means.
Chandi andi ninge kodarae Marangu fena mangonda ningo karae Iterero mandero kifi wanda pea Si double five fali shopo goma pea Mamela nema esto kuno amaitea 1, 2, 3, numero 1 player Future so bright, if messing with my sight I might decide to have a bond on flight Tukile koshilongo shoko kule Dubai nigga sake no mapena fule The pumwe pano lipane keke chafimbo keshe fikulo shivike my life is a movie. The pumwe tina li shivike keshe pa when the money can do the ticket up the shemu yuni. Ufana nge wakonga Kamati Kondilo Wakonga Ashite momentiro Ufana nge wakonga Kamati Kondilo Wakonga Ashite momentiro I've got ice on my watch like I'm checking the water resistance. Bling bling in your face, please pardon the brightness, pardon the niceness. Detos que fa diva talk to rap distance. I'm a joker, machi, joker, machi. Ishako dembo ngondi tikwete, joker, machi. Keshekana kayero ndika wete, joker, machi. Tanti shinginge kaisha shete, joker, machi. No piki no mi totoro, bosa poka pure sharongo te musaka kororo, ekupe meho kororo, ekukufire kokucha yanga keshma chacha. Machachina timbuka inakwenda Umefitwa iliata, mbongwa ihada Mapanja ishanga, unonote usaka Unonote upura kucha yango piwaja Terera kikuro kwere ngero Ufana nge wakonga Kamati Kondilo Wakonga Ashite momentiro Ufana nge wakonga Kamati Kondilo Wakonga ashitemo ngindiro. Shout out to my future billionaires, Eliana Ukili, na Julie, na Bendo, na Polo, Romeo Heiki, Silver Hustler, Tangeni SD, no brange Hansa, no brange quality, na ingwa kwana, no brange type pakele ka Jostera, down on Fana, sema ufiku, shuana bofiku, no partner ange kanu, kamati kondiro, wokonga, yemwene, ashitemo ngindiro, tate wokonga, kamati kondiro, wokonga, ashitemo ngindiro.
Yep. We came to the end of the show for today. I just want to thank everybody that tuned in to the Morning Mich festive season show. Guys, let me know in the comments. We just spoke about the Remember This segment where there is a game that was played by girls at school, or I think your sisters also played it. So guys, let me know the levels. I would like to see the comments really, because it was so... It was really something that girls our time liked to do, and they were actually experts in that. So as I'm leaving the studio and dancing to the tune of Kalux Nitira, please comment. Let me read those comments. Asseblief sê my wat was die levels. Thank you guys for tuning in. En net so, laat die naweek. Every day is a weekend. It's December. I'm listening to the tunes of Kalux Nitira as I'm wenting out. I am wenting out. I'm not going out or leaving. I am wenting out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know in the comments what level were there and what were they named in Umaduba.
Netting,